onto the centre court, eh?
Well, I think that maybe the pressure that's been put on Wimbledon, the test matches, the England football side is all going to be good, because it's going to swill them all clean, isn't it? It's going to make sure that we get back to basics again.
It's going to be cathartic. Is it cathartic? I think it is cathartic. It is
Where
now.
did we start?
Ted Dexter.
Well,
yeah, you're right.
I apologise to Ted, because he is one of my heroes, and I don't want to make him the plank of the month, really, but I've decided that if you're going to be positive, somebody has got to be, and it's him.
Okie dokie.
But I'm sorry, Ted.
You're very sorry. You accept your apologies, nodding in the corner there. We'll let you out your straitjacket a little later on, Ted. Right, John, I've got to move on, mate.
Okay.
Thanks for that semantic backflip.
Thank you.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
There we go, from Long John Silver to Ted Dexter. It could only happen with Johnny Morris on the Midnight Line at Beacon and WABC. Plank of the month, 754123 in Wolverhampton. 236-235 in Shrewsbury. We'll be back to the lines. We've got Laura to speak to. We've got Susan to speak to as well. We'll speak to those after these. Beacon Radio. Midnight Line on Beacon and WABC. 754123 in Wolverhampton, 236-235 in Shrewsbury. It's Plank of the Month. We've got Jonathan Ross, Scott's dad, Ted Dexter, Gary Lineker, John Barnes, because of his stupid haircut, Andre Agassi for making a commercial and selling out, Paul Merton for the same reasons, Gillian Cleary for the clothes he wears, and Brian, who set fire to his kitchen with a pork chop, and the captain for breaking into and decorating the wrong flat. Okay, who have we got next? We've got John next. John's on this line. Good morning.
Hello, mate.
Hello, John.
All right.
Yeah, rocking and rolling, as they say.
Right, that last caller, yeah, and I bet his teeth and glowing eagles asleep, are they? Eh? Bloody hell.
I don't know. I wonder how many sets of dentures he goes through in a calendar year.
I don't know. Anyway, I got 3.
3?
Yeah.
Far away.
I got Birmingham City Football Club.
Yes. Why? For trying to sign Madonna?
Well, what they're trying to pull.
Is this right? I mean, somebody just said this to me. I don't know how true
what
it is.
What they're trying to pull, I mean, she was on the wireless today, you know, saying it was a 50-50 chance this morning, and it's gone to about 5% chance afternoon.
Of signing Madonna?
Yeah.
What for? The pre-match entertainment?
Well, I mean, first of all...
Like a virgin.
Oh. First of all, he was going to cost $1.5 million, and now all of a sudden he's gone up to $4 million, and they can't afford it.
So they can't afford Madonna?
No. I mean, what they're trying to pull, I think all they're trying to do is boost their pre-season ticket sales, aren't they?
Well, they could always get sponsored by Coke. Am I allowed to say that?
But I mean, down at what she does, I mean...
No,
yeah?
okay. I'm apparently not allowed to say that if Madonna signed for Birmingham City, they could get sponsored by Coke.
I think he wants to come to... I think he wants to go to Birmingham because he's been seen by somebody... going along Balls-to-Leith Street in his car.
Well, there was actually a story I saw in, was it The Sun? I think it is The Sun, and it was it Tuesday's Sun? Let's have a look, see if we can find it. Whereby, the night Maradona scored with 30 tarts. He's fired after orgy in a hotel. Diego Maradona has been fired after it was revealed he hired all 30 hookers at a top-class brothel and took them to a hotel for a 10-hour orgy. Why did they fire him? Jealousy?
Well, that's what he wants to go to Birmingham for. He's probably been up and down the street in his car looking in them windows with all them prostitutes there.
Well, I must admit that I read that story, and obviously, Madonna is one of my heroes, and I wrote to Jim, I can't afford 150 a night, so I wrote to Jim, will fix it. And
well, what do you think about a woman?
£150, 30 girls, you'll see.
What do you think about a woman being in charge of Birmingham, anyway?
I don't
it don't matter what she does. I mean, I'll always have her knockers, won't I?
Yes, very good. What a tortuous reworking of a very old joke.
Anyway, my next one is Steve Bull.
What's Bully done to incur your wrath?
What's he still doing down the Wolves?
Well, playing football for
I
him.
know, but that bloke must have swords between his ears. I mean, the thing today is, I mean, 3 years ago, if he'd have left them, he'd be making a fortune now. I mean, even his neighbours don't like him. He's built a great big 7-foot fence around his house.
But there's this thing called loyalty, isn't there?
Loyalty? There's no loyalty in football today.
Well, there is, and
no, there's not.
One man personifies that loyalty.
Yeah, but there's no loyalty in football today. I mean, Aussie ideals just prove that. And I mean, what have the Albion supporters complaining for, or the Albion manager complaining for? If they had the opportunity to get promoted, just the same as probably I would or you would, what would you do? You wouldn't think about loyalty then. You'd be off on your bike.
I don't think I would.
Oh, come on. if quite honestly, I mean, if you could really better yourself, and I mean better yourself, you'd be gone. Now, come on.
I don't think so. It's not. I honestly don't think it's as easy as that.
Well, it's as easy as
And
that.
I don't think that should be the single consideration. Because if it was, I tell you, I wouldn't have been here 5.5 years.
No, but if
I hope the boss is listening and has dropped down on his knees, giving praise and yelling thanks be.
Well, quite honestly, I mean,
I doubt it somehow.
I listen to your programme and also BBC, and what have you, and I would say this is probably the best talk show because you do allow people who come on the show to have the say without putting them down.
To talk.
Yeah.
Which is what the show's all about, isn't it?
Well, I mean, yesterday, I fell out with Doolan again.
Did you?
He's a prize brat.
Was your mission in life to wind him up?
I just can't understand that man.
Listen, there's teams of highly trained psychiatrists couldn't.
That man is a verbal coward behind a microphone. You start tying him up in knots and he runs off. You know, he's only Australian. I know that he's frightened of an Englishman.
Ooh, hard-hitting stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, all right, then, Steve Bull, Birmingham City.
Yeah.
Who else?
The BBC, quite honestly, I mean, the reason why...
All right, I was subtly trying to get you off the subject.
Yeah, go on then. I mean, they don't allow freedom of speech. I've never known such an organisation as big as them create racism.
How do they create it?
Well, I mean, you've only got to start talking to Granny Tainton. You know, and you start talking about Bosnia, and if you don't agree with something he's talking about, and it's a good start going along the lines of we should do something about our country rather than anybody else's, you shout it down, and he can't get up fast enough. Now, Doolan's the same. Now, on Sunday, I had a bloke on his programme, an Asian, of Asian extraction, said that the BBC should give 6% of the BBC time to Asians. The Asians don't have a bad deal with the BBC. They've got an Asian team at the BBC. The Germans ain't got a team at the BBC. The Japanese ain't got a team at the BBC.
How do you know that teams of highly paid executives aren't looking at exactly that plan at the moment?
It's quite possible, yeah. I mean, the English ain't even got a team at the BBC. I mean, you look at Doolan. I mean, Doolan's Australian. He's got an Indian, that one named Jay. You listen to me, Jay. He's of Asian extraction. And you've got an Irishman named Connell. I don't know where the rest of them come from.
Oh dear. So you reckon the ethnic group called the English are getting a raw deal?
Well, I do with the BBC, yeah.
Okie dokie. Listen, I've got to move on because I've got to go to the news.
Right, ta-da.
All right, ta-ra. There we go. Well, there is views and he's entitled to them. 754-123 in Wolverhampton, 236-235 in Shrewsbury. I think we'll put the BBC down just for the hell of it. I'm sure we meant to nominate them, just didn't get round to it. It's Plank of the Month. No clear leader at the moment. Andre Agassi, Gary Lineker, John Barnes having a stupid haircut, Jonathan Ross, Scott's dad, Ted Dexter, Julian Cleary, and Brian, the unforgettable Brian, who set fire to his kitchen, along with the captain. They're all nominated so far. We'll see if a clear leader in Plank of the Month emerges during the second hour of the phone show. Once again, 754-123 in Wolverhampton, 236-235 in Shrewsbury, and we'll be back to the lines with more calls after this.
Beacon Radio News.
1 o'clock news, this is David Nicole. There's mounting pressure on Northern Ireland Minister Michael Mates to resign. It follows the publication of a personal letter allegedly written to the Attorney-General pleading the case of Azal Nadir. The letter, printed by the Daily Mail, comes less than 24 hours before the meeting of the powerful 1922 committee of Tory backbenchers who will discuss the political future of Mr Mates.
Even Michael Mates' friends admit they're few in number, so when the minister's future's weighed up by Tory backbenchers, they'll be considering whether he's more trouble inside the government or out. He's already hinted there's a story to tell about Azal Nadir, but some believe his conduct in support of the disgraced tycoon is more than they should put up with. The MPs also have to consider, though, if it's wise to damage the Prime Minister further by insisting yet another minister is sacked, which leaves the impression that it's they and the media that decide John Major's government and not the man at number 10. Desfahe Iren, Westminster.
Tory party chairman Sir Norman Fowler has accused Labour leader John Smith of gutter politics over allegations about Michael Heseltine and party funds. He says Mr Smith should never have allowed the claim to be made without producing evidence. The Labour leader says he won't be replying to Sir Norman's outburst. A second youth has now been charged with the murder of black teenager Stephen Lawrence, who was stabbed at a bus stop in London. The killing of 18-year-old Stephen in April provoked a wave of protest against racial attacks. The 17-year-old from southeast London has already been charged with the murder. A 16-year-old who was picked up yesterday will appear before Camberwell Green magistrates today. Police hunting the serial killer of homosexuals in London have released the description of a man they believe was seen with the last victim shortly before he died. He's described as white, aged between 30 and 40, about 6 feet tall, with dark brown hair and discoloured teeth. David Smith, who's editor of Gay Times, says the description is too imprecise to be of any use.
This is a very, very vague description. I mean, there are several men in this bar behind me now who probably could fit that description. But at the same time, it does help to focus the minds of gay men.
Independent Radio News.
The latest satellite picture, presented by Safeway Windows, Doors and Conservatories, the main A41, Oxford Street, Bilston.
Dry and clear, don't you beep at me, you thing. Dry and clear overnight, though there will be some, here we go, mist patches by dawn. I think that was right. The low 5 Celsius, 41 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, mother. New teeth to the studio, please. The pollen count's high. It's going to stay that way. We're the first with the pollen count from 6 o'clock every morning. Plenty of sunshine in the morning, though cloud will spread in by lunchtime. There'll be sunny periods later in the afternoon. Top temperature 17 Celsius, 63 Fahrenheit. The outlook dry with sunny periods, cloudy on Saturday. The temperature now is 8 Celsius, 46 Fahrenheit.
Beacon Radio.
Midnight Line on Beacon and WABC. We are talking about Plank of the Month. No clear leader at the moment. Next on the line, Susan, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, you're a first-time caller as well.
Can I change my issue?
You what?
Can I change my nomination?
Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah, I like to nominate all non-Muslims.
Everybody who isn't a Muslim?
Yes. Well, my name's not Susan, it's just my friends are listening, you see, and I don't want them to know it's me.
Well, that's me as well, isn't it? 'Cause I'm not a Muslim.
Yeah.
Is it a Muslim or Muslim?
Muslim. Oh, I'm Muslim. I mean, you Christians say Muslim, and some of ours are saying Muslims now.
Because I thought Muslim was something you strained milk with or something.
Yeah, I think it is, you see.
Or cheese, or...
Yeah.
Certainly something to do with dairy products.
Yeah, that's true, that is, yeah.
So everybody who isn't a Muslim?
Yes. Because,
right, well that's most of the UK and Europe, I would reckon. Why everybody who isn't a Muslim?
Because you lot can't agree on anything. It's because, like, abortion, half of you arguing abortion is right and half of you arguing abortion is wrong. And then half of you are racist and half of you are not. Half of you, I don't know, you just can't agree.
But if we agreed on everything, Susan, we wouldn't have a midnight line, would we?
No, but that's silly, that is like...
No, it isn't, we wouldn't, would we? We would have absolutely nothing to talk about.
Someone murders someone, right?
Yes, right.
And, like, they get something like 12 years, and someone murders someone again, and he'll get 2 years. You know, you're not a very fair system, are you? So
if we... Oh, no, don't lump me with them. I mean,
No, you're completely different, Ian.
I'm my own sort of anarchic little self. So this would all change if everybody became a Muslim?
Yes, it would. Because we've got a really fair system.
Where do we apply?
What do you mean?
Well, what do? You just go down your nearest mosque and ask for an application form?
Well, no. We don't run it like the Christian system.
You don't ask for an application form in a Christian church?
Sorry, I didn't know.
No, I was just wondering, how do you join? How do you join the Muslims?
I don't know. You can start reading books. I mean, if you think you want to be a Muslim, go down to your mosque and say you want to become a Muslim. You know, we've got...
Because it's easy enough if you want to become a Jehovah's Witness, isn't it? You just wait for them to knock on the door and say, hi guys, come in.
That's quite simple, that is. Well, can I say on something like where half of you think that killing a child, an unborn child, is wrong and half of you think it's right? Well, like in our Quran, it's a one thing. It says you cannot kill an unborn child.
Yes, but the chances are, you see, that all the Catholics would say that it's sinful to do that, and everybody who isn't a Catholic wouldn't. So on that basis, everybody should be a Catholic to agree.
No, because like in our Quran it says, it's not the body of the child. You know when you've once said that it hasn't got any fingers after so many days? It's not the body, it's when the soul is put into that child.
By Allah, is it?
By God. Call him what you like. We've got thousands of names for him, you know, but Allah's just become popular.
What is it, Allah Akbar?
No, just Allah.
No, Allah Akbar, I believe, is God is great or something.
Oh, yes. Well, you never got the right accent, but
Oh, sorry about that.
that's right. It's
Well,
like,
let's hear you say. You go on the game then.
no, it's like
Go on,
saying,
you say. Are you going the game then?
Are you going on the game, man?
Not on the game. No, you go in the game. That could get you in a lot of trouble in Liverpool if you said that. Excuse me, are you going on the game? No, it's you go on the game then. See what I mean about accents?
Yeah, yes. I don't know.
Just because I haven't got the right accent for that, well, you haven't got the right accent for that, so who's right? But then, surely, so what you're saying is the Quran is right and everything else is wrong.
The Quran has one point of view. You cannot have a man-made law. No one would agree. You've got to have a godly law, which everyone has to agree with. A man-made law, half of you are going to say yes and half of you are going to say no. You can't have something like that.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
You could argue that otherwise everything's completely dictatorial. You could argue that years ago, that if you look at how law and order and social control was exercised, say, 300, 400 years ago, it was done by the king, right?
Yeah.
And anything that the king did was implicitly the right thing to do.
King is not God, though, is he? God is he knows everything.
You see, you haven't been reading your history, have you, girl? Because
I don't do history, for God's sake.
well, you see, years ago, yes, the king was actually appointed by God.
Oh, was he?
Well, that's what the king said, but then again, he would really, wouldn't he? Because he's the king. But that was the method of social control. I mean, it was absolutely nothing personal if the king decided that you were going to have your head ripped off on a scaffold and that sort of thing. But what's happened since then is that the responsibility for laws and the obeying of laws within society has become a collective and individual one. Yeah?
Yeah.
But you could argue that religion is still runs along the same lines as the kings of England did 400, 500, 600 years ago. That they believe they have a divine right, and that everything they do is implicitly right. And I don't believe that's true.
Okay, some godly creator created us, created this whole universe, and you're going to argue with him, are you? You're going to say...
Yes!
No, you can't argue with him.
Why can't I argue with
you're
him?
You're going to go to hell, aren't you?
What? Who says?
Because God says, for God
Well,
says...
who's this God?
He made you...
And he can break you.
No, he made you as if you're his child. He loved you. He loves you as well. You're a Christian. He loves everyone.
But I didn't ask him to do it.
Oh, don't be silly.
No, did I ask him?
No.
Exactly.
Of course
So
you
what
didn't,
right? What
because
right?
You didn't have a God to ask him, did you?
So go on. What mandate? What mandate does God have to judge me? None.
He created you. You worship him because he's so powerful. You're just going to burn in hell for eternity. Can I just describe one thing to you?
Go on.
In your Bible it says...
Go on, Dr. Doom.
In your Bible it says every non-Christian will go to hell, right? And I'll tell you what, in our Quran it gives more detail than that. It says you will go into the fire for millions and millions of years. You'll scream and ask for God's forgiveness. You will crawl out of the fire and your skin will grow back on you. Then you'll be pushed back for millions and millions of years.
Apart from that, it's going to be clear with the odd shower. What gives anybody the right, or any super being the right, to inflict that on me?
Because
cheeky super being.
No, you're evil. God thinks you've got an evil side. Don't you know about the devil? He's like leading you on the wrong path. You're doing wrong. For God's sakes, you're going behind God's back.
But I don't believe that either the God or the devil have any claim at all on me.
Well, they do.
They have no mandate.
Anyway,
if they said you're going to hell, I'd say who's going to make me?
God will make you.
Why should he make me? What gives him the right?
Because he's the creator. He made
so
you.
What?
He's much, much smarter, much, much brighter than you ever be. And I'll be.
I'd like to challenge into a game of drafts.
Oh, you can't take anything seriously, you can't.
You
We're
can't.
talking about religion, and you're talking about drafts.
You can't take anything seriously, you can't. What? I just don't know. The point I'm trying to get across is that I don't see what mandate God has to send me to hell.
Because in his eyes, in our eyes, you have done wrong. You have sided with the devil.
Well, hold on a minute. What if I say, oh, God, in my eyes, you've done wrong, so you can jolly well come with me?
You can't tell a creator he has done wrong. He knows everything. He sets the laws.
It doesn't sound like much of a basis for a democratic system.
people get murdered and their families are crying and screaming that the law has given him 2 years, and then you're agreeing, 5 years is enough. People can't agree. You've got to have a godly law, Ian. You're just going to burn in hell.
So if you're a Muslim, then you all agree on everything.
Yes.
So then, every Muslim has the same.
It depends if it's a good Muslim. You have bad Christians and good Christians. Do you know what I mean?
Every good Muslim has the rooms decorated in the same way, do they? And the same lampshades.
No, because in the Quran it doesn't say we have to have our rooms decorated the same way.
Right. So you just go on the Quran. Whatever the Quran says, you do.
You go on the rules.
Isn't that what Christians do?
No, but you're going... The Christians aren't going by the Creator, they're going by the devil.
Sorry, me personally is going to hell.
Not you personally. Okay, the good Muslims are going to go to heaven, the good ones, not the bad ones. There's bad Muslims as well who don't follow the rule, and all non-Muslims. It doesn't mean if you're a priest, even if you're a priest and you've done nothing wrong in your life, you're still going to go to hell because you have not followed God's path.
Right, now you said that all non-Muslims are planks.
No, well, they're not planks,
they're nomination,
on the wrong path.
Your nomination for Plank of the Month, yeah?
Okay, the non-Muslims.
Yeah, so what's so great about being a Muslim? Sell us being a Muslim.
We have rules, we do not steal, God says. We do not have racism. We do not have... You got this racism problem, you break people's windows, you do this, not you, but some of you. You're nasty to each other. Muslims, good Muslims are not like that.
But bad Muslims are.
I don't know what bad Muslims get up to do, but we do not have any racism. Muslims do not have racism.
Unless the bad Muslims.
Because it says in our Quran, we are all equal. You are all equal in God's eyes. You cannot show discrimination.
Right,
can you give me an example of what it says in your Bible about colour?
Well, I've never read the thing.
Yeah, it says die thee though, doesn't it?
Die dee do.
Die thee, something like that.
You sure you don't mean Dave D, Beaky, Mick and Titch? They were a sort of pop combo group in the 60s.
No, I've read it, but
Dee die do, it says about
I find it too boring. It's got these words in, thy will be done, and things like that.
Right, okay, so basically the answer is if you don't want to be Plank of the Month, become a Muslim.
Yes, a good Muslim.
Not a bad one.
Not a bad one. And can I just say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
Ian? I want to say to all the Christians and non-Muslims there, read the Quran. It gives you guidance. I mean, lots of Christians, they got this negative view of just what Muslims do. But if you read the Quran, it leads you to the right path. I mean, lots of black people have become Muslims now, and lots of Christians are becoming this increase in becoming Muslims in your religion. And I think you all should read the Quran and become Muslims.
Okay, then I'll have a look at it at the weekend.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. There we go. Just Susan. That's me. I just talked to them. Better phone me mum and get her to get me some asbestos undies for Christmas, I suppose. Who we got next? There you go. That's the answer. Everybody who isn't a Muslim. That's Susan's nomination for Plank of the Month. Fair enough. We've got an ad break. We'll take another call first because we've got Laura next. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
Why me?
I know. You're saying you need guidance. Go read the Quran. I think she ought to go and get guidance from somebody who's trained, like a psychologist.
I don't think they could be much help.
Well, no, not to her.
Well, no, not to anybody.
Well, no.
Having got a degree in it myself.
Oh, my life.
Oh, no, shocking, innit?
I mean, it's another Jehovah's Witness night, isn't it?
Sounds like it.
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
Religious fundamentalist groups night.
I'm not having another religious talk with you, I'm sorry.
You're not?
No.
That's fair enough.
How are you?
I'm very well. I'm just a bit worried about burning in the fires of hell.
Well, don't worry. When you're going to burn, let me know and I'll come with you.
I'm going to get myself a good lawyer.
Are you?
Yeah, why not? I just don't see that any supreme being has the right to do what it likes with you.
It hasn't, basically.
No, neo-fascist.
Yes, I totally agree with you there.
Right, anyway, your Plank of the Month.
Oh, well, how many? We've got 8, my friend and I.
8?
8.
Oh, all right, fair enough.
Are you ready? Right.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Is everybody ready?
We're all ready.
West Midlands and Shropshire?
Hold on a minute. Put that cocoa down, number 26. Thank you. Right, we're ready now.
All right,
I'd better get myself a fresh computer if there's 8. Go on, far away.
You sharpened it. Sharpen your pencil. Got your pen ready?
Right. Yes.
Number 1. Kenny Mallet.
What's happened to him?
I don't know, but if he's going to stay away, can he stay away permanently?
I think he's quite funny. I've got to admit it.
I think you better read the Quran.
Terrible thing to admit, but I actually got quite hooked on Whack-A-Day.
You didn't.
I did. I thought it was really funny.
I mean, what guy goes around talking to a budgie?
Johnny Morris.
Or Johnny Morris. Well.
Apart from Timmy Mallet and Johnny Morris, who goes around and makes money out of it. He makes a lot of money,
I think
though.
that girl who was on before, she probably does.
I like Timmy Mallet.
Yeah.
I remember there was this really weird thing. He was in East Germany while it was still East Germany, and there was this. I mean, I've been to the Eastern Bloc, and basically the policemen all the policemen in the Eastern Bloc, as it was then, have this look that says, "Don't mess with me, mate," or you'd be staring down the wrong end of a Kalashnikov, right?
Yeah.
And Timmy Mallet walked up to one of them, hit him over the head with his mallet. I couldn't believe he did it. He's looking at 25 years in the Lubyanka for doing that.
Why didn't they do something with the Kalashnikov? I don't know if I pronounced it right, yes. Crikey.
Kalashnikov, yes.
1:20 in the morning.
Hey, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I thought that was really funny. I thought anybody who could do that, it's got to be worth watching.
Hey, what was it? Itsy bitsy teeny weeny that polka dot bikini thing?
Everybody's entitled to one mistake in their lives.
One, didn't he make more?
Probably.
I mean, you're not going to tell me he sang to those records.
Oh yeah. I think we got it somewhere if you'd like to hear it.
No, it's all right, thanks. Don't you dare.
In fact, it seems to me that the best of Timmy Mallet, or actually he did it under Bombaloo. I don't know, I can't pronounce it. It's too
Ballerina.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, you know then.
Oh, crikey, got it right.
Oh dear. That's a bit of a giveaway, isn't it?
That's sad.
Right, okay, Timmy Mallet.
Right. Number 2.
Yeah.
Take That.
Right.
And I bet all those screaming girls across West Midlands shops are going, no, she's got no taste.
Well, they all said that. I can't remember who it was. Was it Bros? I think they were the big thing. And I got
Bros.
I got a lot into, no, not a lot of trouble, but I got a lot of letters because I said that Bros were rubbish. And then 12 months later...
Yeah, they're gone.
They'd gone, but one of the Brosettes, as they were then, actually did have the decency to write to me and say, you were right.
Crikey.
Oh no, that's what I thought.
I wish Take That would disappear.
Right, okay.
I wish they'd take that and party off, actually. I'm so sick of them.
I must admit, I must watch the wrong television programmes because I've never actually seen them.
Oh, BBC One, they're rather keen on them. The Ozone, have you seen that?
Oh, it's not Janet Straight Porter, is it? Head of youth programming. The Teeth.
I don't know, but Take That, they are... I mean, whoever told them they could dance... I mean, okay, I will admit they have got a half-decent voice, okay?
Between them?
Between them, yes. But whoever told them they had wonderful chests which they could bear to any screaming fan and jump up and down with absolutely crap hairstyles, excuse me.
Whereas this... look at that for a chest. I am showing you my chest as we speak.
Don't.
I've got my Clash t-shirt off.
Oh no, no, don't.
Hey, where?
Do you mind? Stop it.
You won't sleep now.
Will you stop exciting me, please?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I mean, have take that, got a hairy chest like that?
I wouldn't know, I don't look.
No, they haven't. No, they haven't.
Is that Mark, where he thinks he's got a wonderful chest? He has a habit of gyrating his hips.
Does he? He's the hip gyrator of the said band, is he?
Okay.
Okay, so Timmy Mallet, Take That.
Oh, who else is there? Hang on. Sorry, my friend's sitting here. Hello, Diane.
Hello, Diane.
Can you say hello to Diane tonight, please?
Hello to Diane tonight, please.
Gordon the Gopher, that's it.
Gordon the Gopher. Yes.
And Ed the Duck.
I must admit, I'll go with Gordon the Gopher. And Ed the Duck.
Oh, is now Philip Schofield's gone?
I'd really like to see Zig and Zag kick the collective teeth in.
Don't you like them?
Who, Zig and Zag?
Don't you like them at all?
Zig and Zag?
Yeah.
I think they're wonderful.
Do you?
I was just saying I'd like to see Zig and Zag kick Gordon the Gopher's head in.
I'm getting to like Zig and Zag in the morning.
I'm on the television, I am. Ziggy, shut up. My bike's actually called Zig.
Yeah.
Honestly, my Triumph motorcycle, available from Street Bike, folks. Yeah, my bike's called Zig, after the cartoon, because I think he's wonderful. And I've got about 6 hours of them on cassette, on video. I think they're very, very funny.
I think they're right. I do like them. I'm getting to like them in the morning. I think they're rather funny when he comes up to the screen, across his eyes, something ridiculous.
It's a pity this isn't television, because I do a very good Zig. Would you like to see it?
Go on, then.
I'm on the television, I am.
Right. That was great, actually.
No, I'm doing the right. You see, that's the face.
I think when he goes away on his holiday to watch the Planet Zig or Zog, wherever he goes, I think you should replace him.
Okie dokie, fair enough. So
I haven't seen them for a while though.
Number 4.
Wait, take that a 5, aren't they?
Oh right, yeah, they're 5. Number 6.
Ed the Duck.
Ed the Duck. Number 7.
Hang on. How many going?
What exactly was the relationship between Philip Schofield and Ed the Duck?
I don't think there was one. Isn't it Andy Peters?
Well, what's the relationship between Andy Peters and Ed the Duck, then?
Maybe he's jealous that somebody's got the hand up.
Do they snog?
Backside, I don't know.
No, well, it's not much of a way to make a living, is it? Walking around with your hand up a duck's bottom.
And when you go, or is it during the...
Number 8.
Hang on.
Quick, come on, I've got to go at 2.
We've done Tammy Mallet. There's 5 out of take that's 6.
Oh, is that right? Right, I see. Right, yeah.
See, but
no.
anybody else? Can you think of anybody offhand?
No.
How about my head teacher?
Your head teacher. Laura's head teacher.
No, I'm not going to tell you which school.
It doesn't matter. We know, and we're going to broadcast it. Thanks for that, Laura. We've got to go.
Oh, you're going to leave me, are you?
We are. Thank you for your call.
Right, I'll let you know about my expulsion letter coming through the post.
Okie dokie.
All right, then.
See you soon.
Bye.
Ta-ra. There we go. There's 8. There's Laura who thinks that take that should take that and party off, dudes. Okay, I did promise you an ad break, and I'm a man of my word, and I know you'd hate it if I forgot to play it. So here it is, specially for you.
It's definitely your last chance to take advantage of Beacon and Pontin's super summer holiday savers. During July, 2 adults can enjoy an incredible 7 days and nights at a Pontin self-catering holiday centre for just £79 per person, with 2 children under 16 going free. There's 8 sites and 2 dates to choose from. Space is limited, so book today. Call Holiday Club Pontins now on 0772 621 621, 0772 621 621, and tell them Beacon sent you.
Join the new Wolves Members Club and you can enjoy enormous benefits, including priority ticket allocation, discounts in the club shop, automatic membership to the new Molyneux social and travel clubs, as well as qualifying for special offers on Manda's products and in selected stores in the Manda Centre, Wolverhampton. If you'd like further details or an application form, telephone Wolves Commercial Department on Wolverhampton 23166.
Wherever you're going this summer, this guide is invaluable.
It tells you the best places to go, tips on driving.
But despite the soft approach, it really is strong stuff.
And very absorbing.
Send for your free copy of the National Pollen and Hay Fever Bureau's official hay fever guide when you buy Kleenex for Men or Kleenex Super 3 tissues. 2.
Beacon Radio.
Midnight Line on Beacon and WABC. Plank of the month, still have no clear leader. Next on the lines, we'll have a word with our Jackie. Good morning. Hello.
Hello, it's Jackie.
That's what I said, wasn't it?
No, it's Suzanne.
That's Suzanne, is it?
No, my name's Jackie.
Well, what did I say?
Susan or Anne?
No, I said our Jackie.
Oh, sorry.
Is that all right?
Oh.
Sorry about that.
Oh, sorry.
I'll have myself beaten up as I leave the studio. I'll thrash myself with those things that Swedish people thrash themselves with. Twigs. That was the term I was searching for.
Don't be that drastic.
They do. They go into hot rooms and all take the clothes off and then hit each other with twigs.
Oh,
It's a great deal of fun living in Sweden, isn't it, eh? Coming out to be thrashed with some twigs tonight, Olaf would probably say to Glyn. Anyway, plank of the month.
Well, for one thing, that silly maid that was just on the road, yeah.
Oh, I love it when my audience fall out.
I do, because she's talking to her bloody act and she needs a top psychiatrist.
Which one's this?
Susan, I think.
Ah, this is Susan, who said that plank of the month should be anybody who isn't a Muslim.
Yeah.
You're not a Muslim, then?
I'm not bloody religious at all.
I'd kind of work that out for myself somehow.
So when they have it shoved down your flipping throat like that, they need something doing to themselves. They must be hard up.
Maybe she was just trying to show me the light. Maybe she's worried about my mortal soul.
What, a light bulb that's gone?
Sorry?
Like a light bulb that's gone, I think that's what she needs.
Ah, a new light bulb.
Yeah.
Lights are on but there's nobody home?
Yeah, something like that. Anyway.
So, your plank of the month, Jackie? No, not your plank of the month, Jackie, because you're not. What I meant was, who are you going to nominate as your plank of the month, Jackie? That's what I meant.
The man that nominated the captain for doing the wrong flat.
That was the captain who nominated the captain, so that's 2 votes for the captain. He's in the lead.
No, what I meant was, he done the wrong flat, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He was rather unfortunate. He was meant to come round to decorate my flat with his pensioners, They remembered where I lived, but they couldn't remember what number, so they wrote it down. It was number 9, so they must have had the paper upside down, and they went to number 6 and decorated it.
What I mean was the man that says the captain done the wrong flat.
Yes, that was the captain who said that.
Oh, was it? Well...
That's why the captain's now got 2 votes, because you nominated the person who nominated the captain, which was the captain, so that's 2 votes for him.
I'll tell you something. I think he's bloody great, though, I do.
He's a wonderful human being.
The work he does.
Does a lot of work for charity, but and he loves to talk about it.
Yeah, but, you know, he's got heart of gold, isn't he, really?
He has. Where would this country be, Jackie, without fine men like that?
Exactly.
Yes.
Because I know the sort of work he does, because I've done some myself.
So you've done a lot of work for charity as well, and you like to talk about it?
No. I used to be an epileptic.
Oh, yeah?
And that told me I'd never work, have a family, or anything like that, you know. And I grew out of it, and I made myself...
You married yourself?
No, I made myself think that I am just a normal person. I'm nothing odd with me.
Well, you are a normal person, aren't you?
Yeah, but I know, but it's a stigma, epilepsy. Anyway, I got married. I got 2 beautiful children. I've got a nice granddaughter. I've been married nearly 28 years.
Well, there you go.
You know, so I think people who think epilepsy is like a stigma. It's not. You just got to...
You've got to get on with it, haven't you?
You have. And I've proved it, you know. Because I had it from when I was 4 to when I was 20.
My mum did the same thing. She was, I think she was registered disabled when she was 14 because of chronic asthma and bronchitis, but she battled on. You wouldn't know now.
No, you've got to. So, don't let people put other people down.
Especially not that fine man, the captain.
Yeah, but especially pillocks like that bloody woman. Because we had people come round, and Sunday the Mormons and the other ones, you know. And I say...
The Jehovah's Witnesses?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'll get those, so I'm sorry, I'm not religious. I'm cooking you dinner. I've got better things to do, because I'd rather get a pub for a pint, I would.
And we're not half?
Not half, no, put a pint to a double vodka.
Expensive woman to take out, Jackie. You won't be getting an invite from me. You'll have half a mild and like it.
I was going to share a bottle of vodka and orange with you.
You're a wonderful human being, Jackie, and I want the world to know that.
Thank you, Ian.
OK, so the person who nominated the captain gets your vote as Plank of the Month.
Yeah.
Which is, in fact, the captain.
I didn't know that.
Well, he's in the lead now. He's got 2 votes.
But there is another one.
Who's the other one?
The Blues. The wanting Madonna.
Oh, Madonna.
Yeah, why should we have their rubbish?
Who's rubbish?
Well, why should Birmingham City?
Oh, have that Madonna rubbish?
Yeah. Why should, you know, I mean, he might...
Well, I think she should stick to singing. I can't see... She made a film about baseball. I think it's just sort of, you know... She's taking it to extremes now, though.
He might corrupt all the Birmingham Blues players.
Well, I've actually heard on the grapevine that they want Madonna to play in attack, and they're trying to sign Belinda Carlisle as a centre half.
Good luck to them.
Yeah. Your goalkeeper next season is going to be Lulu. Why not sign women pop stars as a football team?
Well, what about Bonnie Tyler?
That was on the wing. How did you know that? That was meant to be a closely guarded secret. Yes, Bonnie Tyler.
Commentary.
Bonnie Tyler outside right. Yes, you're absolutely right. Lena Zavaroni as the winger.
Lisa Stanfield.
Why not? Indeed.
Can't stand that one, okay.
She likes you, Lisa. She still looks like that, Lisa Stansfield.
I'm not sure to get into this carnage. She's had a hard up.
Not a bad idea. I quite like Lisa. Anyway, I've got to move on, Jackie. Thanks for that. There you go, Birmingham City. And the person who nominated the captain, which was the captain, so he's now got 2 votes. And Birmingham City and the captain in the lead at the moment. OK, next on the lines. That was Jackie. We've got Mad Dave. Good morning.
Hello there, Ian.
Hello. Still mad, are you?
No. You know about Birmingham City, don't you?
Yeah, still off your rocker?
I'll just put a 5 on Birmingham City to win the league next season.
It's definitely still off your rocker, though, aren't you?
No, I'll bet you a 5. I'll hold you to a 5. Birmingham will get in the playoffs next season.
I'm not a betting man. I can't bet.
You do bet with some type of people on the football, don't you?
No, never.
You sure?
Well, I did have a bet once with a guy called Phil in the Chestnut, and I bet him that Bolton Wanderers would beat Wolves, and they did, and he still hasn't paid it.
Yeah, well, if I
because he's not an honourable man, you see.
Well, if I go defeated, I'll pay straight away, because obviously I'll pay up already. But I'd like to nominate James Whale,
Yeah?
And Ben Elton.
Well, why is that?
Well, John, I watched your show last week. What a complete idiot. God, I think it was last Friday. What an idiot he is. I mean, he's just a joke, that bloke is.
Well, he's making more money than I am.
Oh, you should be on that show. You do a better job than he would any day.
Maybe you're not so barking mad.
No, what about Ben Elton? I can't stand that bloke. There's one thing I can't stand, that bloke, Ben Elton. I think he's one of the pathetic... Do you know the young ones?
Do I like the young ones?
Do you remember that one when they first started? We were going to keep the TV in. He was watching TV and to make him through the screen and put his boot in it.
I love the young ones.
Well, that should show them like that again, shouldn't they?
Well, they're on constant showing in my flat.
Are they?
Oh, yeah. Because I've got them on video.
Yeah, have you? All a lot of them?
Yeah.
Oh, can I have some?
A lot of them, actually.
Well, you know your
No, you can't.
You know your Tranmere side?
Uh-huh.
You know your Tranmere side here?
Uh-huh, girly.
You know your Tranmere side?
Yeah.
Right.
What about them?
We'll beat them next season.
Yeah, I think you got back to being barking mad. All right, thank you, Mad Dave. There we go, barking Mad Dave on the Midnight Line at Beacon and WABC. Ta-ra then.
Ta-ra, bye, all the best.
Bye-bye, there you go. He loves being called barking Mad Dave. Now, last night we talked about a school teacher who couldn't pronounce a girl's name, and so he used racial abuse. And I'll have a stab at this. Is it Morfid, is it?
Yes.
Oh, hello.
Good morning.
Did I get that right now?
Yes, thank you.
Morfid. That's a lovely name, that.
Yes, it came from my father.
He was Welsh.
I was born in Birmingham, actually.
Oh, the Welsh Quarter, was it now?
On the College Road.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
My father was Welsh, though.
Yes, well-known Welsh Quarter, you see, isn't it, in Birmingham?
You sound very good.
Oh, yes, well, years of practice, you see.
Beautiful.
Yeah, oh, beautiful it is.
First of all, may I thank you for a very interesting programme.
Well, yes, you can. When do you think we're going to be having it?
No, you are very, very good. I've only been listening for a fortnight, but it's been very good.
That's very kind of you.
Very interesting.
Thank you very much. You're a very kind person, you are.
You're most welcome.
You can call again, you can.
Thank you.
Now then, your plank of the month.
The Prime Minister.
God bless him, John Major.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
You think
dear.
so?
Not again. I always get nominated on this. Oh, dear.
John Major. Well, I think he's a nice bloke, but there's no place in politics for nice blokes.
No, it's some of the things he does.
Well, like, again, breathing and...
No, for a start off, my husband's an invalid, right? I'm speaking for all the invalids, not just my husband, right?
No, this would be... let me guess, that your husband is going to be paying for Black Wednesday. Norman Lamont spent 10 billion zillion trillion pounds, and as a result of that, invalidity benefits are to be cut.
That is right.
So it's obviously Black Wednesday was your husband's fault. Not the government.
How come?
Well, that's what I'm trying to work out. What was he doing on Black Wednesday?
No, I mean, if the Prime Minister had got someone like my husband to look after over the years that I have, right, he would understand how much it costs to look after them in more ways than one.
In emotional terms as well as...
Yes, I mean, some evenings he's not very well and he drops cups of tea and all that kind of thing, you know.
Oh, I do that Saturday night after the pub's shut.
He doesn't drink hardly.
Well, I don't seem to remember doing it.
I mean, you'd be surprised how much they need the money that they're trying to take off them.
But that's, you see, what I can't understand. I mean, it's all very well saying that we have a £30 billion or whatever it is trade spending deficit.
Yes.
It's okay for saying that. It's okay to say, well, we lost a lot of money on